$1,000 items, okay? And he owns them all 100%. He doesn't work for someone, he works for himself. Don't forget, my family was very wealthy at one point. You just see the poor schmuck now that you walk all over because you think I'm weak from poverty. My brother's not weak from poverty. I am. I'm a different person. Just because my brother has more assets than me doesn't mean shit. That's him. I'm me. I have nothing. I have to pay rent next month. I have to pay, and he's falling apart over there. You know, selling a $20,000 piece of art in this economy, and my brother doesn't sell for losses. And he doesn't make compulsive, impulsive choices just because he's out of money to undersell his artwork that he invested in. He'll just keep it for another 10 years. So his businesses are falling apart. He has a restaurant that's probably going to be sold soon. Well, not sold, just shut down. So don't think I can just get money from my brother. I can't. You know, don't take what I'm saying and then twist my words. Why don't I ask my brother for money? No, he's struggling too. But does he have a shitload of artwork? Yes, he has an art gallery of very valuable things. Steve's been investing for 30 years. My parents, they never gave me money to fuck around with. I was an immature kid. My brother's been a brilliant man since high school. He went to one of the toughest high schools to get into, Stuyvesant High School in New York. You literally have to be a genius to go there. Went to a great college, went to law school, and then studied abroad law in Oxford, in another country, and then had a fellowship teaching at Oxford. All right? He was a lawyer, but he also invested in art, and then eventually opened his own art gallery, did well, and then eventually opened his own restaurant. My family gave him money to fuck around with. My family I kind of got shafted. They spoiled me on like material things, like, oh, I drove a nice car. They took me on shopping sprees, but I never had money to buy big assets like a house or expensive artwork. I got to enjoy being around it. I lived in beautiful homes with beautiful things that not the ordinary person gets to be around, but I never really owned anything or had a large amount of money in the bank. I never did. My parents didn't trust me when I was young, and then eventually the money ran out. Rather than the money ran out, the fortune was lost, which is another story. Stock market crash of 2008. We had 6 houses. Everything went underwater. So mortgage payments couldn't be paid anymore. And then we lost one home after another. Before you knew it, we were renting with no equity. Now I'm in a dinky apartment at the end of it after losing my mom. God gave my family a gift, and now I'm a poor man again. I was on the verge of being homeless if I didn't get approved for this apartment. That or a group home. Does anyone want to buy it for $950? Do we have any motion? I don't know why you're bringing that up right now, Goldmouth. Between my panic attack against just the klepto and grind time battle, my battle against Wise Guy and Taco Bell, 2008 was one hell of the year. That's when I glitched the Matrix. My heart stopped. And that was the Matrix glitching. The Matrix never glitched again. They never fooled me twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I never got fooled again. I became a smart customer, a smart consumer, observing everything down to my medicine pills. Does it look right? Did they switch it out on me? Does my sleep mask smell funny? I'm still here. No, Blue, you're not talking to my brother. That you're dealing with me, and there's no Blue Orange's estate sale commissions on this. I can't afford to pay out on this. I have to collect $950 for me and my brother and pay him half. Do not abuse the information I gave you about my brother and then think you can just contact Steve. That's not going on here. You do that, I'm leaving TikTok. No, TC. Answer's no. That's exactly why I let you know from the beginning of this. $950, not a penny less. I'm not going to entertain this $300, $500. No, it's not happening. Not when I have to deal with my difficult brother. I'm a different story, but now we're dealing with Steve. But you're dealing with Steve through me. And be thankful for that. Yeah, you're going to have to add shipping to the $950. No, Goldmouth. Why? You want to buy it, Goldmouth? I would have to run that by Steve, and that's only $900, Goldmouth. Do the math. $450 and $450 is $900. Not a penny less than $950. Steve is my godfather, basically. Unofficial godfather, just like Marcus is. Let somebody fuck with me. No, Alex. Sorry, I told you not a penny less than $950. That's a memo straight from Steve. You got the wrong one. You have no idea what a nightmare Steve's been for me the last month, ever since Steve stepped back in my life. I miss my mom. You have no idea what it's like dealing with the guy. I don't know how I haven't had a complete nervous breakdown. I know I've had many nervous breakdowns through the last couple weeks. I'm still hanging in there, though, but I'm not doing too good. And all I can do is kind of laugh it off just to make light of it, because it really is a nightmare. I've been through hell, guys. What is this, Blue? BOES is in process of obtaining exclusively on the painting. Who the hell is BOES? You fuck. Get in the box, you schmuck. Unreal. He decides to show up late in the day every day.
I'm shocked. And to be honest, in front of 98 people, I'm a little hurt. I had to get DMs. Tank. DMs were firing. It's not funny. They're like, is this the painting that you've been talking about for months? Namaste.
Blue, don't start with me tonight.
I'm not starting with you, but we had a working relationship, and
on this painting, I can't do the fucking Blue Orange's estate sale commission.
That's crazy.
Like I can't. Steve's sticking it to me.
Let's get Steve on the phone. If it was
me, I would do it, bro, and that'd be my biggest payout.
Steve is watching with greed, TC. Let's get him on the phone.
Don't you guys start with that shit.
I'm talking to you. I'm not talking. I don't want to call him, but it's crazy.
Steve is gonna. This will be the end of the painting. You guys contact Steve. There'll be no fucking sale.
We add value, though. Blue Orange's estate sales adds value. Number one.
If you want to pay out for your goddamn estate sale to say we're sticking to the format, then the price is $10.80. And then I'll pay out from $10.80. That way I get Steve $9.50. No, I have to pay Steve $9.50.
You have to pay Steve $9.50?
I have to pay Steve about $4.75 or $4.80, and then I get to keep $4.80.
Well, let's renegotiate what Steve gets, so the community gets.
But if I have to do a payout and cover shipping, we got to sell this painting for $10.80.
Well, let's renegotiate Steve's price. What's he actually doing for us? He's not doing jack shit.
I see. So you're in uncharted territories trying to renegotiate Steve's boundaries.
Wouldn't be the first time I found myself in uncharted territory, and most certainly won't be the last, Tank. Won't be the
Look, I'm
last.
trying to be your friend. I appreciate your help over the course of the last couple days. We've done great together.
Yeah, we have. So why is Steve trying to break up the team?
He's not trying to break up the team. I almost lost this fucking painting to my landlord, bro. He threw out my mom's wedding dress that my mom saved for 50 years. Can you have a little compassion? My heart's on the floor right now.
Oh, he's sticking his greed fingers in our pie.
My wedding dress. That's something. Her wedding dress, she saved over 50 years. She got married in 1960s, bro. Do the math. 50 something years she saved that wedding dress from my dad.
No, 60
That's
years.
the biggest artifact of Estelle.
Right.
You can thank the landlord for literally throwing it out, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I almost lost my framed college diploma. It wasn't until this afternoon when I walked back in here with my diploma and that batik painting that I finally could catch my breath a little bit, only to know the landlord got to keep a $2,000 dining room table, my mother's last bed that she ever slept in, and her wedding dress. Gone. We're empty-handed on all those three things.
Well, let's get
all my inventory in the garage. Trashed.
Well, let's get me, you, Goldmouth, and TC. Let's hop in the car.
Which means I can't raise new money with all that inventory that I still had in my garage. It's gone. I didn't even have time to move it to the new storage unit.
We'll get me, Goldmouth, and TC. You drive.
I could have auctioned all that shit to you guys if I just got it to her storage. But I had no time to catch my breath after the move. It was this. I couldn't keep up.
I get it. Well, why don't the four of us? Why don't we all take a drive down to Orlando and let's have a talk one-on-one with this tough guy landlord. Get your shit back.
I'm not making threats to people. Steve will handle it. Steve's a lawyer, also a lawyer. He'll handle it legally.
I think this is out of the realm of the traditional legal route, in my personal opinion.
No, this is exactly Steve's expertise.
Well, I think he needs street justice.
The landlord thinks he's got a pushover in me.
Goldmouth is in.
The landlord thinks he's got a pushover, which he kind of does, because I'm scared of everyone because of how I've been targeted in society and shit on by people, including Starbucks trespassing me over the years. But Steve's not a pushover.
Right. What about street justice for the landlord? You know what I'm saying?
Steve doesn't act like a vigilante. Steve is going to take it with the law, and if has to be a lawsuit, then there'll be a lawsuit.
I got something better than a lawsuit. I know TC does, and I know
I'm not
Goldmouth
engaging in you threatening. I'm not.
I ain't making any threats on air. You know, but you're picking up what we're putting down.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I'm not part of this.
Just drive.
I want no part of what you're saying right now.
Do we have your approval to operate independently from you?
My heart's on the floor, Blue. Can you just give me a hug or something, like a virtual hug?
I'm virtually hugging you right now, Tank.
Just give me some love, bro. I'm in a lot of pain. I cry all day, every day, missing my mom. And then there's all this, like, bullshit on top of the pain from just missing her.
Look at the chat
that I have to deal with.
The chat's flying with hugs. Look at all the people.
On one hand, all this bullshit is a distraction from missing her. But on the other hand, it's just all cumulative. It's like the pain from missing her, the pain from all the bullshit I've been having to deal with. It's just tough, man.
Yeah, but J Mouse, it's people like J Mouse that are willing to drive down from Buffalo, New York to have a one-on-one with this landlord.
No.
Bunch of malarkey, Tank. Just give us the green light. Green light.
No, I'm not part of this.
Oh, I felt a green light. Did you guys feel a green light from him without him saying green light?
But to be honest, Since we're doing some amazing auctions, that would have been the ultimate artifact of my mother's
You're not wrong.
wedding dress.
That would have essentially been the real crown jewel.
We could have sold that for $1 million because to me, my mom was a movie star. It's like having Marilyn Monroe's wedding dress.
Tank, give me a thumbs up.
For what?
You know for what? Just thumbs up without me saying it, so we can. There it is.
Well, no.
Green light, Brian Gervais.
No. You're entrapping me. No, I'm not part of nothing.
You're not part of nothing, but
I thought you just wanted me to give you a thumbs up. Like, are we good?
No, I think J Mouse, hold off before you start driving down.
I'm not part of this.
Bob's driving from Michigan.
Justice.
You're not part of it. We ride at dawn, says Terry Hatton. Operation dress retrieval. How you feeling?
Tired. I didn't sleep good last night.
All that coffee they drank last night, late night.
Look, if we can't get any motion on the batik, you want to deal with this bad boy?
I might have one auction in me, but I know we can move the African painting. I know that, but we gotta.
It's actually Indonesian, Southeast Asia.
And what's the provenance of that? Like, who was the owner prior?
Huh?
Who owned the work prior to you? It was like a museum.
It was in my brother's art gallery.
Yeah, but where did he get it from? Like, was it?
He went to Indonesia and got it there.
From the artists themselves, or was it from?
Possibly. It is signed by the artist somewhere.
All right.
I have a whole write-up here.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't told this was going on.
5-minute break. Catch up on the material.
You got it, Tank. But this is just about the style of painting. It doesn't talk about the specific piece. All right, who's going to listen? This is malarkey about this whole landlord situation. Are we riding or not? TC, we could use you for a little muscle. Just putting it out there. We're calling it a marker. And that's it. We got to secure that wedding dress. All right, TC. If we can get the wedding dress back, do you think Tank would? Do you think he would actually try it? I saw that thumbs up, Wick. I saw that big green light thumbs up too. Oh, I hope he really didn't throw it out. I mean, that's really shitty. I mean, I understand it, why he did it. He had no reason to keep that goddamn thing. Thanks, Barry McCock Insider. February 14th, Valentine's Day, Dan. Rest in peace, Estelle. Can you imagine that? I mean, and then Goldmouth, you could pass that along to your bride. You see what I'm saying? Or someone in here could pass that down to their daughter for their day. That way, on the most important day of your daughter's life, she'd be carrying a little Estelle with her. Little Estelle. That energy, that elegance. What, Big Tommy? Then we could buy something. What do brides have to wear? They have to wear a color. Is it blue? We could buy something of Estelle's in blue. That's the color, right? I thought they had to wear a color. Blue? Okay, yeah. All right, so bar to be the dress. She's got to have something blue, some sort of jewelry. All right, he's coming out. He's stressed, Dan. And he's got nobody to curtail his 5 minute breaks. That's what
All right,
right
let
now.
me
That's what we're
switch the
going for.
write up. This is the other part of the write up. It
Yeah,
tells you
it's
how big it is.
yeah. I mean, that's important, but it's not giving anything specific about that particular piece. It's giving you context of the style.
Well, it he does. Maybe I don't need to take a better
Can we get
screenshot.
him?
Hang on.
Let's. All right, Tank. I know you can hear me. We need to get Steve on the phone collectively.
Here, I have a.
Can we do that? In all seriousness,
Here, hang on.
I'll be super professional. I promise. I won't troll or anything. What the fuck? Why is there? No, there we go. Hey Tank, can we get him on the horn or no?
Whoops.
Whoa, whoa! Keep your head in there. Keep your head. Don't move your head, Tank.
Yeah.
Nope, nope. You're moving it.
That was a close one. Here, now it shows you the top of the write up.
I think Steve made this up, guys. This is like something I would write up using ChatGPT. Is anybody else feeling that?
He wrote this up like 10 years ago.
Maybe he had early access to AI.
It's been in my home for 10 years. He was selling this years ago.
Tank, I'm not. Listen, I don't want to call him out publicly like this, but something's not feeling right about this write up.
Let me just briefly, now that you guys have seen the write ups, all the write ups, let me just show you the piece real quick for 2 minutes. And then we could begin discussions.
But Tank, quickly, people are feeling what I'm feeling after really sitting with that write up. Something's not vibing.
Like what?
I mean, I don't want to disparage the guy publicly, but did you guys think that felt right about what was written? Seemed a little, dare I say, generic. No, one person, no. Big Tommy has family in the art world. Wick is saying it seemed off. Can we talk to him?
Right about this whole situation.
They're they're saying if they can we talk to him about the provenance of the piece?
Nobody can talk to Steve.
No, you get him on the phone. We'll be quiet and we'll feed you like what to ask him.
No, I can't do that. Now, if you have offers, I can relay offers, but
Can we?
he said not a penny less than 950. We can bid up, but we can't bid down.
Here's what I'll promise you. If you're
And
going,
it's going to be about $200 to ship.
all right, we know that. So listen.
So we're really looking at 1150, and then if we're doing a blue oranges payout, then I really need 1250 to cover the $100 of payout.
Well, let's level up like they do at Christie's or Sotheby's. They have people calling in bids all the time. So I'll call in the bids to you. You get Steve on the phone, and I'll be like, well, we have Simply Wicked just said 1,300. Do you see what I mean? And then if they have any
Steve,
questions,
no, look, I'm happy Steve's not barking down my door on me being on social media because he did not like about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, he did not like that he found out I was on TikTok. And he actually made me take my book, my autobiography. He made me take it down from Amazon
Frank,
for
you're a grown ass man. Don't let that dude try
he
to tell you
no,
what you
it
can
was
sell.
interfering with government jobs. He's in the middle
Government
of.
jobs.
Sure.
That dude ain't getting no government jobs. Shit, he can't even keep a restaurant open. Tank, don't let him tell you what you can sell.
But the restaurant might be shutting down, and he might be getting back into government. So
Well, guess what? You're not meant to be hidden. You're meant to shine. So you tell that.
that's how I felt. I
Well, you
felt
tell him
my
I said
college
that.
diploma and my book, writing my life story, was my biggest accomplishment. He made me take it down, and
Let's reload it up.
I didn't want to be fighting with my brother while my mom was on her deathbed. So
Shit.
for the peace of Estelle, I surrendered.
Well,
All right,
guess what?
and I can pick a bone with him at a later time down the road, or I can just walk away from it.
Hear me out. Let's celebrate Estelle. Let's celebrate what she did for you and your accomplishments because she was part of that. Let's upload the Amazon right now. Fuck Steve.
I'm not gonna start a war with my brother.
You got 100. How many soldiers does he have? You got 100 soldiers in this room.
I'm not going to war with my brother
Who's he
while
got
my mom's only gone 3 weeks.
Who's he got? The dishwasher for some bankrupt
Come
restaurant?
on, man. This is dysfunctional. I'm not fighting with my brother. He's
I'll
all
buy
I
the
got.
book.
You
Hold
know,
on.
the truth is, Justin's useless.